you'll need the VR11 weapon out of the mystery box to solve this achievement. We recommend playing for this weapon up front. If you don't have it by round 5 or 6, you could put the whole Enterprise in jeopardy, so we'd recommend restarting at that point.
Our first order of business is to turn on the power, which can be found on the boat. Just follow the markers, these little lightning bolts here. It'll lead you right to the power. But what you want to do is wait until around 5 or 6 when you can effectively use the mystery box.
Now, once you've thrown the power switch and turned everything on, that's when you're in business, and that's when you can start cracking on the achievement.
So the first thing you want to do is you want to head over to the lighthouse, head down the side stairs here and down below to this blast door. That's Dempsey, Richthofen and company stuck behind the forbidden door.
Is anyone out there? We're stuck in this room!
Listen to their chatter until they ask if someone's outside the door, and once they do that, you want to knife the door to kill it.
Well, to let them know you're there, actually.
Right, either way. Anytime during this entire Easter egg process, if you want to let them know that you're there or that you've completed an objective, knifing the door is how you do that.
Eventually, they'll ask you to find a fuse to power the door that they're stuck behind in their various comedy accents. Your character should respond, and once they do, head upstairs for a fuse hunt. Look for it on this table, this desk, or on the floor just to the left of the cabinet. It should be in one of these 3 locations.
Once the fuse is in place, the Marx Brothers back here will start arguing amongst themselves again. Honestly, so when have they ever got any zombie killing done? Richthofen will ask you to eliminate 4 generators around the map. Something to bear in mind here is that the generators can only be destroyed by grenades or the scavenger sniper rifle from the mystery box.
Now the first one you can't miss. It's right there, right by the door. Just turn around and hit it with a grenade.
The next closest is just outside near the bottom of the lighthouse. Head out this door, then look to your right as you move forwards.
Next up, head back into the lighthouse and out the back door on the bottom floor. You can see the generator by peering through the back window of the building with a Stamina Pepsi-Cola machine.
Lastly, head up towards the power switch and look down off the side of the boat and to the right here.
Once that's done, head back to the banged up quartet and knife the door, the universal sign for having destroyed 4 generators.
Finally, Nikolai wakes up and in an astonishingly sensitive and non-stereotypical portrayal of a Russian character, instantly demands vodka.
I need vodka!
Right, now a deliciously chilled bottle of the spirit in question will spawn on a railing somewhere on the map.
The bottle can spawn anywhere on the map, but it'll always be on a railing you can stand under. Once you find it, one person needs to cut the bottle from up top to break it from the ice.
The other person needs to be waiting below with safe hands ready to catch it like a hero. Booze in hand, you now want to head back to the door. When you get there, look to the left of the door to see a clear tube. Put the bottle in the tube with X to deliver it to Nikolai via the power of pneumatic tubage, then knife the door to let them know you've done it, because apparently a bottle of vodka shooting into the room via a tube isn't indication enough.
Once that's done, Richthofen asks you to deliver a mysterious golden rod, because you've got nothing better to do than to keep running errands for a bunch of bickering drunkards. Also, he gives you no actual usable information about how to get this done, so that's good too. Don't worry, we'll help out. Thanks a lot, Richthofen.
Yeah, this is fairly intricate, so we'll try and take it slowly. Okay, firstly, every step from here on needs to be done in the right order the first time. First up, you'll find 4 dials in the lighthouse, 1 on each floor, each with its own colour. They need to read 2, 7, 4, 6 from top to bottom. The trick is that twisting one dial will change another one.
Once the dials are in the correct configuration, you need to activate 4 radios in sequence. To activate each radio, press the X button. The first radio is found in this room, directly underneath the power switch. Next up, head to the building with the Stamina machine behind the lighthouse. Here's radio number 2. Take the zip line from the lighthouse to find radio number 3. Just turn around when you land and head right here. The last radio is back in the room with our imprisoned friends. Once you activate it, you'll know you've done it right when you hear the Morse code.
Once you've heard the Morse code and the radios are all on, you need to head up to the power switch room on the ship. You'll see this ship's wheel here that you need to turn until the odd-looking spoke is in the 5 o'clock position. Now look to your right where you'll see 3 switches. Bring the first switch down just 1 click, just press X 1 time. Leave the second switch completely alone, and then bring the third switch down 3 clicks. You should hear a foghorn when you're done. Once you hear that foghorn, you need to activate 4 more foghorns in order.
Oh man, seriously, how much gamer score is this worth again? It better be 1 million or something.
It's totally worthwhile. They're all near the bottom of the lighthouse, so use the flinger and head back down.
The first one is right near the water here. Press X to activate it. Now head back into the lighthouse and out the back door. Take the slide down and head out to this horn. The next one is over here, right by the steps of the lighthouse. Finally, take the slide back down and head to this horn nestled by the rock.
Finally, you get, well, a green spotlight, but that's good. It means that all the pieces are finally in place. The green light is connected to the lighthouse and filtering down the centre stairs.
Okay, so we've brought you this far and it's all been fairly spoilerific, but we won't spoil the very end for you. You'll still need the golden rod though, and for that you'll need the VR11 weapon we were talking about earlier. You need to use it to humanise the zombie at the foot of the stairs near the column of light.
Once he runs into the light, you're going to need to kill him before he reaches the top to receive the golden rod. One word of advice, use weapons upgraded by the Pack-a-Punch. This guy is going to take a beating. Once the golden rod drops, return it just like you did the vodka. The very, very last step is up to you to figure out, but if you keep your ears open, it should be pretty obvious what you've got to do.
Good luck, guys. This is a really difficult achievement and can be pretty frustrating, but follow these steps and hopefully you'll get there in the end.
Also bear in mind that you have to do all of this while being constantly attacked by zombies. Oh god.